really well. It's time for another well overdue empties video. Will I ever learn to do my empties before this box is overflowing? Probably not. However, look at the amount of products I've got through. I'm getting really pleased with the amount of things I'm managing to empty, because my beauty cupboard especially is constantly filling up. So I need to get through the stuff that I've got before I can buy any more. So I'm going to dive in. I'm going to try and separate it out. And as before, because there's so much stuff, I will only focus on things that I really didn't like or that I really loved, and anything that's just a bit all right, we'll skip through quickly. Otherwise, this is going to be a seriously long video. So grab yourself a cup of tea right now. We're going to be here for a while. Okay, so we'll start up with shower gels. We've got a couple here. This I was gifted from Home Testers Club, I think. This is the Nivea Refreshing Shower Fresh Blends with apricot, mango, rice milk. Bottle made of 100% recycled plastic, naturally derived ingredients. I felt like this was very much aiming for the vegan market. Just say 98% biodegradable formula, 90% naturally derived ingredients, vegan formula, no animal or animal derived ingredients, bottle made of 100% recycled PET plastic. However, are Nivea cruelty free? Because I kind of think the two go hand in hand. If you've got vegan products but you're not cruelty free, is someone who's properly vegan going to want to use it? I don't know. Anyway, it's a nice shower gel. It is a really nice shower gel. It smells nice. It's really nourishing on the skin. So yeah, it's nice. Don't know if I'll bother repurchasing now, unless it was on offer. And then an original source. This was sweet apple and vanilla milk. I found this a little bit sweet for my liking. I've got my daughter to use this up because we tend to just use the same products anyway. But yeah, it was a little bit sweet for my liking. But I do like original source. They are one of my go-to shower gel brands. Then we'll go on to hair products. This, which I've got another sample of, which I'm using. I think I picked this up from the Feel Unique website. This is the Revlon Professional Unique One Lotus Flower Hair Treatment. It says 10 real benefits, but I'm not sure what those 10 real benefits are, because this is just a sample. It doesn't give you much information. However, I have definitely found that using this has really helped the health of my hair. It just feels nicer and looks better. So yeah, interested to see how much this retails for and the benefits that it claims to do, because I would be interested in repurchasing that. This that everyone is currently raving about, this is the L'Oreal Elvive Dream Lengths 8-Second Wonder Water. I bought this originally for my daughter's hair. She has super fine but very frizzy, curly, tangly hair, and this is meant to be 10 times smoother, shinier hair, silicone free, no way down, for long damaged hair. And she's got super long hair. However, it says instantly detangles for sleeker, smoother lengths in just 8 seconds for the long hair of your dreams. More hydrated and shinier hair, easier hair manageability. I can't say I was massively impressed. I mean, it leaves your hair, definitely leaves your hair feeling silkier and shiny. I don't think it helps with the tangling for her, and she has super tangly hair, and that's the one thing that I'm desperately trying to find products to help with. I use it on my hair. It is nice. It's awkward in the shower. It's easy for me to do it on her hair because I'm doing it on someone else's hair, but I find doing it on my own hair a little bit more awkward because it is so liquidy. It is literally like water, so I feel like most of it probably ends up on the shower floor rather than in my hair. It definitely helps my hair feel soft and smooth and sleek. I can't say I notice much in the way of help with the detangling for my daughter's hair. So if you're buying this thinking that it's going to really help with detangling, if you've got super tangly hair, maybe not. I did hear somewhere, it says on here actually, for even greater results follow with blow dry, and I don't blow dry my daughter's hair because it is so frizzy and I just can't. I haven't managed to find a decent way to blow dry it and not create a massive frizz on her head. So maybe with blow drying it works better. I also found it does say use a conditioner after if needed. I found that even on my hair it was better with conditioner. Without conditioner it just wasn't nourishing enough for my dry hair. So I mean, I'll probably repurchase again, and I'll only use it occasionally. I don't find it as amazing as everyone said. So yeah, it's one of those that I think was a little bit overhyped, in my opinion. Last for hair was this, which I got from my Birchbox. This is the Green Frog shampoo bar, and this was the argan oil and rose oil. This is still in my bathroom. I reckon I've got one use left in it. It lasted me really, really well. It's vegan, paraben, SLS, ALS free, palm oil free, and it's just a solid shampoo bar. And this was a little sample that we got from Birchbox, 23 grams, but it's lasted me a really long time. Would 100% repurchase. I wish they did conditioner bars as well, because I think for travel these would be amazing. I felt that it really cleaned my hair. I was a little bit worried that it was overly stripping my hair, but it honestly didn't. It's just left my hair feeling beautifully clean and soft. And even the first time I used it, I purposefully didn't use conditioner to see how it left my hair, because I was worried that it had really overly stripped my hair, and my hair is pretty dry anyway because of heat styling and things. But no, it didn't. I could easily use on its own. I think if I was going away just for one night, I could definitely just take that and use it. But I do like to obviously use a conditioner as well, because my hair is super dry. So I would love them to do a conditioner bar, and I will really, really seriously consider repurchasing for travel. Just amazing. Really couldn't hype this up enough. In comparison to other shampoo bars that I've used, I just found it head and shoulders above the rest. I think it was really great. Let me know if you've tried it, or if you've tried other shampoo bars that you think are really good. I was interested in the Ethique, I think it's called, the Ethique shampoo conditioner. They also do solid skincare. So if you've tried those, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I would be really intrigued. But yeah, really loved that one. Really loved it. Bit of a random one. This is an eye mask. So I think in my last empties I talked about space masks and how they really help with migraines for me, and they're a little bit pricier than these ones. So I found a box of these on Amazon. I can't remember the price. If I can find it, I'll pop it on the screen. But I bought a box of these. These are the Century Retreat Divine Eye Self-Heating Eye Mask with relaxing lavender scent. They look exactly the same as a space mask. You do the same. You open it, you put it on, and it gradually warms up. And I fell asleep with it on. I'll be honest, I fell asleep. It relaxed me that much and helped with my migraine so much that I fell asleep. But it says that it stays warm for approximately 25 minutes, which I think is a little bit longer than space masks, but correct me if I'm wrong. They also have music that you can link to and play to help to relax and calm, which I think is a really nice idea. Yeah, I thought it worked. It worked just as well as space masks, and I think they're a little bit cheaper. I think you get a few more for your buck than you do with space masks. So yeah, would definitely recommend those. I picked them up off Amazon. What should we go on to next? Body Next. I used up this from Soap and Glory. It's one of my favourite scents. It's their Sugar Crush. This is their body buttercream. I have to say I prefer using the Sugar Crush in their body scrub than their cream, but it was really nice, really nourishing. All you could really want in a body cream. Does the job, and they're so affordable. Great little product. I also used up this. This was just a little sample that I think I got sent with a giveaway win from, I want to say Glow with Red on Instagram. This is Illuma by Image Skincare Light Intense Lightening Body Lotion. It's meant to help with skin discoloration, hyperpigmentation, age spots, and even skin tone, dark areas on the skin, melasma. But because I haven't really got a lot of that, and I'd only got 7 grams to try, I couldn't really tell you whether that worked or not. But it was a nice product. It was a nice product. Equally was this, which I've got another sample of, which I'm using. This is from La Roche-Posay. This is the Lipicar Balm, which is a triple action balm, anti-scratching, anti-dry skin flare-ups, immediate soothing. So this would be great if you suffer with eczema and things like that. I used this after shaving to help with shaving rash, and yeah, it worked really well. And I think that was from Feel Unique when I picked that up. And then the last one on body care is from Nuxe. This is the Nuxe Revdemil Melting Honey Body Oil Balm. One thing I will say about this is I'm not crazy about the smell. It does really smell of honey, and it doesn't linger too long, but I don't enjoy the scent at all. However, the product is amazing. It is literally what it says. It's a body balm, and as you rub it onto your skin, you get that oil. It sort of transforms into an oil, and it just leaves your skin so nourished, soothed, moisturized. I cannot tell you. It's like the body cream of dreams. I had 30ml in here, and then I had this extra little sachet of 7ml. And I definitely found that it helped post shaving, so it really helped to soothe, and I didn't notice that I had shaving rash like I would normally get. I just can't get over the smell. I just wish it didn't smell so much of honey. I know that's like the selling point of it, and I know it's the honey that's doing, you know, the reparative work, but if you've got a recommendation for a similar product which is scented maybe, or doesn't smell of honey, I think I would enjoy it more. Lovely product, really, really nice. Got a couple of fragrance samples. So one of my all-time faves, Black Opium. It's beautiful. YSL, do they even make a bad perfume? I don't know. And then I got this one, which again is YSL. This is Libre. I wasn't sure I was going to like this. I'm so glad I got the sample, because this is now on my birthday or Christmas list. It smells amazing, and from paper I wouldn't have said that this was a scent that I was going to enjoy, but I just absolutely love it, which is why I like perfume samples, because why spend 50, 60, 70 quid on a fragrance and then find that it's not the one for you? And with lockdown we haven't been able to go out and test fragrances because the stores and things haven't been open. Obviously you can now go into a store and perhaps smell a fragrance, but that was a great way during lockdown of trying fragrances. Bit of a miscellaneous one, but one that will definitely be repurchased is the Leighton Denny Miracle Mist, and this is basically a mist to help speedily dry your nail polish. Now I don't know what you guys are like, but I'm terrible for doing my nails and then it takes too long for them to dry properly. I'll think they're dry, they'll be like touch dry, and then I'll go and do something and completely ruin one of my nails by pressing on it too hard. Or the worst is when I go to sleep. I do my nails just before bed, and then I go to sleep and I like hold the duvet or something, and then I've just got marks all across my nails. This is great. You literally just spray it over your nails for a few seconds, leave it for 45 seconds, and it's completely dry. Honestly, it's like it is a miracle in a can. It says Miracle Mist. I can't remember where I got this from. I don't even know if they make it anymore, but if they do, I will definitely be repurchasing. Just a brilliant product. Then I have this, which is a declutter. This is the, I can't even read it anymore. Look, I've had it that long, everything has just rubbed off. It's the Maybelline concealer eraser, you know, the one with the poofy end. I've lost the lid, so it's really unhygienic now. It's definitely not going anywhere near my face. I also bought this shade, which I think is the lightest shade, or the second lightest, and it was just super white under my eyes. It was so bright, it was too light for me. So I've used a fair amount there before I'm chucking it away, but it wasn't for me. I didn't find that the concealer was bad, but I just picked the wrong shade. And I also am not a massive fan of that spongy thing on the end. This took forever to use. I mean, look how grubby the packaging looks. This is from Avant. This is their Pro Perfecting Collagen Primer Touche Éclat, 30ml. This I definitely got in a beauty box, possibly a glossy box. Not a massive fan of primers. I don't use them an awful lot, and couldn't say that one was anything special, and it probably cost you about 100 quid because Avant are really overpriced. So yeah, not one for me at all. I had this little tester sample from Laura Mercier, and it was their translucent loose setting powder. So we got the translucent and the glow. So I haven't used the glow because that's like a medium deep, and I think it will be too dark for me. I might try and use it as like a bronzer or a contour, but I have used all of the translucent powder, and I can see why people rave about it. It is like one of the best powders I've used. It's so finely milled. There is no glittery particles in it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful formula. And now we're on to skincare, which is obviously where all of my empties are. There are so many, it's unreal. Let's get into cleansers first. I've got 2 cleansers this time. Oh, I have got 3 little tiny minis of the Emma Hardy Moringa Cleansing Balm. I love a cleansing balm. As a first cleanse, that's what I like to use, preferably a cleansing balm. If I'm in a real rush, I'll use a cleansing oil, but I always use a balm or oil. This just smells amazing, and I absolutely love fragrance in skincare. I'm not one of these people who need fragrance free, because I'm not sensitive to any fragrances that I know of or any fragrant components. These were 5 grams each, and I've used 3 of them. Oh, and I have got one on the go at the moment in my bathroom, which is slightly bigger. I love it. I love it. I wish I didn't love it because it's not the cheapest, but I think as a treat it would be lovely. Similar to the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. If you like that, you will love this, I guarantee. And I just really enjoy the scent. It's a beautiful product. I'm absolutely loving Emma Hardy at the moment. I don't think I've found a Duff product from Emma Hardy yet. So loving everything that I've tried. This is from Curel, completely different type of cleanser. This is a makeup cleansing gel, and you can use it to remove your makeup, but that's not really what I used it for. I used it as a morning or a second cleanse. It was a gel cleanser. It was really interesting. I've not used one like this before. It was a gel cleanser. You put it on dry skin. It lasted me ages. It was just nice. It just does the job. Do you know what? Curel are great. If you've got sensitive, dry skin and you're looking for a skincare brand, I would 100% recommend Curel. I had a set of products from them. This included a foam cleanser, an eye gel, a moisturiser. I think they were from Chick Advisor or one of the testing review websites, and I've honestly loved everything that I've tried. And when I had really delicate under eyes, I don't know what happened, but they were so sore and sensitive. The Curel under eye essence was the only thing that didn't sting them. So yeah, great products. Really, really rate Curel. Next up, I've got a facial tonic or a facial toner. This is from Lacura. This is from Aldi. It is a dupe for the Liz Earle. I haven't tried the Liz Earle, so I can't compare them. I just think this was okay. This isn't going to be a product I run out and buy again. I think I might have another one in my cupboard because I think I accidentally bought 2. It says, refreshes, soothes and tones skin for a more radiant, fresh-faced feel. Skincare with aloe vera, vitamin E and eucalyptus oil, extracts of chamomile, rosemary and white tea. Vegan friendly. You get 200 ml. They're cruelty free. They do the job. I mean, it smells very much like Liz Earle, but whether it's doing the same thing, whether the ingredients are the same, I couldn't tell you. But for me, it was just okay. Nothing special. This, on the other hand, was beautiful. This is the Time Is Running Out Mist from Ciores. This is K-Beauty. I bought a little mini to try. I just loved this. It was like a mist essence serum in one. It was like one of those products that you could use if you're in a rush and you just needed something before going out the house. This was refreshing, but also felt super nourishing and moisturising on the skin. It was just beautiful. I definitely want a full size one of these. It would be beautiful as well during hot summer days when you just want something to refresh your skin. Really, really perfect for that. I love that they make them from in-season products, I think, in-season produce, I think. You can pick this up from loads of places. I bought this one from, or my husband bought me this one for my birthday, from Tonic 15. They do have a relatively short lifespan, 6 months, because of the natural ingredients I think that they use. But yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Cannot recommend this one enough. Try it. If you haven't tried K-Beauty, try this and I guarantee you'll be converted. Another K-Beauty purchase. This is from Misha. This was the Time Revolution, the first treatment essence. When I first started using this, it was like a revelation. It was like, why have I not been using this forever? My skin just drank it up and I really felt like my skin looked brighter and fresher. But it's not the cheapest. It's not the cheapest. And although you get quite a lot of essence, and I just tend to pour a little bit into my hands and then pat it into my skin. It did last me a long time, but it's just, I don't like spending lots of money on skincare. What I do, I don't like spending lots of money on one product. There we go, that's the difference. So I am on the hunt for other essences. If you've got anything that is similar to this, I know the Pro Ferment A is from the CK2 essence, which is even more expensive than this one. Then let me know in the comments below. Let me know your recommendations for a good essence that is similar to the Time Revolution one. I'll probably rebuy it, let's be honest. I probably will end up rebuying it. A couple of serums now. We have got from The Ordinary, the Buffet. This is their multi-technology peptide serum, and I think they've got a buffet with copper peptides now as well. Can't remember. Anyway, this was lovely. I really, really love a peptide serum. Have you got any recommendations for peptide serums? This was nice, but what did I use that was a similar sort of thing? I want to say the Lancome Genifique serum, I think, is similar, and both beautiful. This is obviously a lot more affordable, but have you got any more, even more affordable? I think this was around £15. Have you got any more affordable peptide serums? I really want to incorporate more peptides into my routine. They're meant to be really good for keeping that skin health, that plumpness. Yeah, give me your peptide serum recommendations. This was really, really nice. Really enjoyed it. Would buy again and would recommend. It is a really good serum. Next up, I had a little set. Does anyone else keep their boxes to all their products, or is that just me? Am I strange? I think this was in my Space NK birthday gift. You know when you get your birthday gift with purchase? I think that's what this was in, and you got the A Passionate retinol cream, 1%, and then you also got the Be Hydrate Intensive Hydration Serum. Both 5ml. I definitely felt like the retinol was quite a good strength one, and I did like it. And the hydration serum was nice. What's in the hydration serum? Because to me, it just felt a bit like a hyaluronic acid serum. It does say that it's got some ceramides in, which is nice. But yeah, there's no way I'd pay Drunk Elephant prices for this sort of product. I think you can get that elsewhere. And the retinol, although it was good, I'm just not a massive Drunk Elephant fan. It's the way they're the way they treat people who go against their products. When people call them out and say, this didn't work for me, or I didn't like this, they sort of bulldoze them. And I don't think that's the way to go. Not every product is going to work for every person. And not everyone is going to like all of your products. That's just not realistic, is it? So I'm all for people are entitled to their own opinions and let them have their own opinions. So that was, like I say, free gift. Came in the little birthday bag that I got from Space NK. I've used it. It was nice. Wouldn't run out to repurchase. Again, same with this. This is the Paula's Choice 1% retinol treatment. And this I think I got in a Latest in Beauty box. Again, was okay. Not my favourite retinol, so I wouldn't rush out and repurchase that. This from Caudalie, this is their Vino Perfect Radiance Serum. I got a 3-part set. So I also got the Vino Perfect Dark Spot Correcting Glycolic Night Cream. And I got this, which I'm going to talk about because it's almost done as well. The Caudalie Vino Perfect Concentrated Brightening Glycolic Essence. So it came as a little 3-pack, and you're meant to use them all together, which I've done. Like I said, I've just got a teeny bit of this left. So you used these 2 day and night, and this was just your night cream. I've honestly loved all of them, and I haven't tried much from Caudalie before this, but I think I'm going to branch into them a bit more. The Radiance Serum in particular was a massive favourite of mine, especially in the morning. Just gave my skin a really nice glow. I just really, really loved it. I definitely feel like the dark marks that I've been left from spots and things have definitely cleared quicker. I had a couple here near my mouth that were just there for ages and I just couldn't seem to get rid of. Started using these and they've really gone quickly. I mean, that just speaks for itself, doesn't it, when the results are there. So yeah, would definitely recommend all of these products. The night cream is super thick and rich, so if that's not your thing, especially in summer, it's not going to suit everyone. These two I would definitely repurchase again. The Radiance Serum is high on my wish list. Definitely want to get all of those again. Then we'll move on to eye products. There's a few eye products actually. So first up, this. Actually, I've got the moisturiser as well, so we'll talk about them together. I used up in one of my previous empties the facial oil, but now I've got through the hyaluronic acid eye serum and the Dragon's Fruit hyaluronic acid day and night cream. This I didn't find did anything. It was nice enough, but I would just normally take my hyaluronic serum up to my eyes anyway. It doesn't affect my eyes, and then I would just put my eye cream on top. This just felt like a bit of an extra additional not needed step. The moisturizer was nice. It was a gel texture, so it was perfect for as the weather's got warmer, but I just don't like the smell. I don't like the dragon fruit smell, and I don't know whether it's because it smells a bit synthetic-y, or yeah, I wouldn't use the gel cream at night because I prefer a thicker cream at night, but for the day in summer I do like a gel cream. But yeah, that just wasn't the one for me. Didn't enjoy it. Now on to the rest of my eye products. This from Eucerin I got sent an absolute age ago. It takes me forever to use up eye products. This is their Hyaluron Filler and Elasticity Eye Cream with SPF 15. I just used this during the day. It says it strengthens skin structure, improves elasticity and plumps up the appearance of deep wrinkles. When I first started using this, I definitely saw a difference, and I raved about it to my friends and said this is brilliant. They sent me this for free, by the way, just to review. And I did really love it at first, and then as we got through the tube I started not to notice any difference. So whether it was that initial something new and suddenly there's a difference and then it sort of tapered off, I'm not sure, but I would repurchase. I really like Eucerin, I like their product, so I would repurchase that one. This one I didn't really feel did much at all. This was just a little sample that someone sent me. MD Solar Sciences Daily Eye Repair Emulsion. Yeah, there was just 5 ml in here. I did find it quite, I don't know whether it's got any dimethicone, but I did find it quite silicone-y feeling in texture, so maybe a great one for the day. I used it at night, I think. Yeah, didn't really do anything for me. This one, I'm sure I've got another sample of this somewhere, and I think I've got the full size as well that somebody treated me to at Christmas, so thank you for that. This is the Elemis Pro Collagen Eye Revive Mask. 4 ml in here, anti-wrinkle multi-use eye mask. So this was just to use occasionally. I think the big full size size, you know, a couple of times a week. It's really rich. It's definitely like a balm. I can see why it goes with the Pro Collagen range. I haven't noticed a massive difference, but 4 ml isn't a lot of product to get through, so I'm going to continue to use it. It just feels super nourishing and luxurious though on the skin, and if you're looking for something really moisturizing, I think for around your eye area that one would be a great one to use. And then I finally got through my, is it Jajan eye masks, the green tea eye gel patches. I've got some rose ones of these. You've got 30 pairs. It came with a little spatula to dig them out, and there was so much serum in here, it was unreal. I don't use eye patches all that often because I tend to be in a rush in the morning when I'm getting ready, and I prefer to use them in the day. I think it's a bit wasted at night because I find the effects quite temporary, so I like to put them on during the day, especially like before an event or before I'm going out, so that I get all of that depuffing and nourishment into my eye area, and then I can put my makeup and everything on top. These were nice, but they're so slippy. I just find them falling down onto my cheek all the time. So I'm not sure if I'll repurchase. Like I said, I've got the rose ones to use, the pink jar to try. So I need to put that in my fridge now that these are all gone and see how we get on with those. But these ones were super slippery. They were nice though. I did like them. And the packaging is really pretty. I mean, that is super pretty. I do like that. Moisturisers, I've only got a couple of moisturisers. We've got the Glam Glow Moisture Trip Omega Rich Moisturiser. This was just a tiny little sample, I think probably from Feel Unique. This was nice actually. I don't usually like much from Glam Glow, but this actually was a nice lightweight moisturiser. I found it works pretty good. Nothing amazing, but not something that I hated, which is unusual for Glam Glow. I'm not a massive Glam Glow fan. This is beautiful. Ren Evercalm Global Protection Day Cream. If you've got sensitive skin, if you've got irritated skin, then this is lovely, and would definitely recommend and buy again. So that was just a 15 ml sample there. I've got some sample sachets that I've got through. So I used the Elemis Pro Collagen Overnight Matrix. This is the anti-aging cream. I have to say I wasn't overly impressed with that, which is unusual. I love Elemis, I love their products, but I mean this was only 2 ml, so it's hard to say. But yeah, I wasn't overly impressed with that one. Then we've got the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream with Time Release Hydro Patches, moisturizes and nourishes. This was really nice. I really liked this, but Fresh is a bit spenny, and I think a moisturizer isn't the place that I want to be spending all of my money. I think you can get pretty good basic moisturizers and really reasonable moisturizers, but this was beautiful, really nice product. Then we have the Save More Than Natural Skincare Rejuvenating Moisturizer. I had a couple of these, I think. I don't know whether I've still got one to use up. But this is a rejuvenating moisturizer combined with making your skin stronger and more radiant. This was really nice. When you first put it on, it did seem to give you that lovely instant glow. But whether I would repurchase, I don't know. But it was a nice moisturizer. And then I had this from Kate Somerville. This is the Kate Somerville Plus Retinol Firming Eye Cream. Would 100% buy this if I had the money. I love the Retinol Plus Vitamin C serum moisturizer thing that she does as well, but it's like 70 odd quid and I just can't justify spending the money on it. But yeah, this was also equally nice. I've bought a cheaper retinol eye cream to try to see whether I can get similar results, but we shall see. And then last up, we have some sunscreen. So summer is here. You should be wearing your sunscreen every day anyway, but I'm definitely going to get through more sunscreen now because of reapplying. So in winter, I will put it on if I'm not leaving the house. If I'm just sitting working from home, I generally won't reapply. Whereas now, even if I'm not leaving the house, I will probably reapply just because there is so much extra sun coming through the windows and things. Not that I sit directly in front of a window. Anywho. First up, we've got this from Ren. This is their SPF 30 Clean Screen Mineral Sunscreen. No chemical UV filters, no silicone. Mattifying face sunscreen, broad spectrum. 22% zinc oxide, naturally derived. This was 10ml. I think this was in our beauty box or in like a Marks and Spencer summer box or something like that. And I'll be honest, I didn't love it. I didn't love it. Mineral sunscreens are hard anyway. It's hard to find one that works for people, especially with deeper skin tones. I am very pale, so I don't have to worry too much about a white cast. But even so, I find that you have to work mineral sunscreens into the skin a lot harder. And if I have to do that, I end up with very red cheeks because just generally rubbing product into my skin makes my cheeks go red. So not one that I loved. It was also super matte, and this was where I used my Avent primer because I wouldn't generally use a primer, but this was so mattifying that I had to put a primer on top because I just felt like my makeup wasn't going to sit well on this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they marketed this as a no white cast, but if you use the proper amount that you should be using, I can't see why there wouldn't be a white cast. So yeah, not one that I will repurchase, which is a shame because I do love Ren products. The Evercalm range, 100% repurchase every time. This, no, not so much. Next up was another bit of a disappointing one. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen me post a review about this. This was the Mineral 100 Brightening Sunscreen from Sun By Me. SPF 50 plus, PA 4 pluses, and again a mineral sunscreen, which actually didn't leave a really bad white cast. I was really enjoying this until it separated, and I don't know why it separated, and the brand don't know why it separated, but you can see there, look, it's just watery coming out, and then you eventually, oh, that's dripping everywhere, you eventually get some sunscreen out. And I posted about this on my Instagram and I said I don't really understand why it's separated because I'm really careful with how I store my sun creams, and I make sure they're not in direct sunlight, they're not in anywhere where it's warm, and it was working really well for me. I have to admit, it's a nice sunscreen. They did say that if I mixed it together, if I squirted it out and just mixed it all together, then it would still have the same effect. But I was a little bit dubious about doing that once it's separated. However, as you can see, that has rubbed into my skin. There is not much of a difference there between skin tones, if any. It has left my skin feeling quite moisturised. and no white cast, and it's mineral sunscreen. And that's why I was loving it and actually using it until it separated. So I'm really disappointed that it separated. It definitely wasn't past the 12-month sell-by date. It hadn't expired. It says 2023 on the expiration date. And yeah, it's just a bit disappointing. But somebody actually reached out and said that they were really sorry. They don't know whether this was affected during transit, and that they would send me another sunscreen. So I'm just waiting because they're reformulating, or they're releasing a new sunscreen, I think. So I'm waiting for that one. And when that one arrives, I will definitely be trying and letting you know how I get on. But if you're after a mineral sunscreen and you're worried about a white cast, I would definitely give that one a try, because I think mine was just maybe a one-off or a bad batch or something, because that hasn't happened with any of my other sunscreens and how they've been stored. So I think maybe something might have happened to this one in transit. But I'm so disappointed because it was working so nicely. But I'm just a bit cautious about now using that on my face after it's separated. So yeah, unfortunately that's a declutter, but I was really enjoying it beforehand. This one, not so much. This is from Innisfree. This was the True Care Non-Nano Sunscreen SPF 48 PA3 Pluses. This is tinted, and I found that even though it's tinted, I struggled with the colour just making me look really pale. And I mean, I'm super pale as it is. I don't need any help in that department. And let's see if I can get, oh, there we go. I can get a little bit out of that one. So as you can see, it's tinted, and you would think that would work quite well with my skin tone. But on my face, it goes sort of pinky, and it just left me with a really strange after colour on my skin. Again, I had to work in pretty hard, considering this isn't a mineral sunscreen, I don't think. I think it's chemical filters. But yeah, I had to rub it in quite hard, and I'm not sure if you can see the colour difference there. This definitely looks pinkier, and it just sort of made my skin look a bit funny. This was only a sample, luckily, that I was sent in a giveaway win. So, but I'm glad I tried it, because I think people tend to think that tinted SPFs work better, especially if you're trying to avoid that white cast, but that one really didn't. This one, 100% everyone should purchase this SPF. This is brilliant for a face SPF. This is the Garnier Ombre Solaire Sensitive Advanced Face, Fair and Sensitive Skin. SPF 50, plus very high protection UVA, UVB and long UVA. Ultralight fluid texture with hyaluronic acid, anti-UV and anti-pollution. This is super light. It's like that shaker fluid, if you ever use that from La Roche-Posay. But yeah, you shake it up, so the bottle only looks sort of half full, and you think, am I being duped? But you're not. It's because you have to shake it to use it. It's really runny, it's really light, it sits beautifully under makeup. You're getting a really good protection, brilliant for fair and sensitive skin. I found it quite nourishing, not drying at all. I've used it day after day after day and not had any adverse effects to it. So yeah, really affordable as well, reasonably priced. You can just pick it up in Boots. Not sure if they're doing it in Superdrug as well. But yeah, really, really liked that one. Really good, especially for under makeup. And that is all my empties. That was a long one, guys. If you got through it, well done. I will try and do them more regularly. I keep saying this. I will try and keep on top of them and do them more regularly. But I'm really pleased with the amount of products that I'm actually using and getting through, because that means I can buy more. Don't tell anyone I said that. Let me know if you've tried any of these products, if they were hits for you, if they were misses for you. Everyone's skin is so different. Something that worked for me might not work for you. So it's great to have a chat about it in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on these things. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. That really helps me out. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We would love to have you join us here. And I'll see you for another video very, very soon. Thanks, everyone.